Lesson 4.7, Graph Linear Functions. What is function notation and how is it used? Function notation is f of x equals mx plus b. Now this is very similar to y equals mx plus b, and in fact when we go to graph a function we will graph using y equals mx plus b. In the first part here we have to evaluate the function when x equals 2, -3, and 0. So g of x equals 2x plus 5. When x equals 2, we write g of 2 equals 2 times the quantity 2 plus 5. We just substitute x with 2 and evaluate the right side. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9, so g of 2 equals 9. Now we must evaluate when x equals -3. So we write g of -3 equals 2 times -3 plus 5. Again, we are substituting -3 in for x. So 2 times -3 is -6. -6 plus 5 is -1. So g of -3 equals -1. Finally, we must substitute 0 in for x. So we have g of 0 equals 2 times 0 plus 5. Whatever the x value equals, you just substitute that into the original equation for x. Now, 2 times 0 is 0, and 0 plus 5 is 5. So g of 0 equals 5. Again, we're evaluating the function when x equals 2, -3, and 0. So h of x equals -3x minus 2. So take 2, substitute it into the original function for x. h of 2 equals -3 times 2 minus 2. -3 times 2 is -6. -6 minus 2 is -8. So h of 2 equals -8. Now we must substitute -3 into the original function. So we have h of -3 equals -3 times -3 minus 2. -3 times -3 is a positive 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. So h of -3 equals 7. Now we must graph the following function. G of x equals x plus 3. To graph the function, we're going to use the form y equals mx plus b. So what we do is substitute y where it has g of x. So we have y equals x plus 3. And now we're just graphing slope-intercept form. So we have to identify the slope and the y-intercept. The slope is 1 because there's always a 1 in front of the x when you don't see anything there. And the y-intercept is 3. Now to graph this, we always plot the y-intercept first, and the y-intercept is 3, so we go on the y-axis to 3 and put a point. And now we use our slope, which is 1, which you can write as 1 over 1, and that's rise over run. So we go from our first point and go up 1 and 1 to the right, and we keep doing that until we fill in our points. And then we take a line and we connect all those points. And there's our graph for g of x equals x plus 3.